Gen Z is quickly becoming known as one of the most entrepreneurial generations to date.
And we're back with our Young Entrepreneur Series, highlighting another business owner hustling to achieve the American dream.
And our next guest started his first company at just 14 years old and is already looking to expand his flower bar and coffee lab chain called Stemistry across Arizona and the United States. Entrepreneur and owner of Stemistry is Dylan Capshaw, and he joins us now. Hey, Dylan, congratulations.
Hey, thank you.
So at 14, you started putting together flower arrangements.
Yes. So when I was 14, I started selling flowers online, and it's grown from there.
And why? What motivated you at that age to say, I want to do this on my own? I understand the lemonade thing when you're four,
Right.
6, 7, but what about 14?
I think entrepreneurship's always just been a part of me. Some people are born with that spirit. Some just kind of develop it throughout life and start to grow in that direction. But I've always been starting little businesses in the back of class. And when COVID struck, I knew I wanted to do something. Flowers happened to be readily available for me, and I started selling them online and just seeing where I could take it.
So you're 19, you started in your garage, you have multiple locations, that means multiple contract negotiations.
Yes.
Where did you learn that?
I have learned so much. I feel like I've gotten a few business degrees over the last couple of years, just talking to landlords, working with brokers, hiring employees, managing a staff, payroll. There's so much that goes into business, but I think our generation is so lucky to have the internet and unlimited resources at our fingertips. Nowadays, if I have a question, I can chat GPT it. Back then, I would just watch a YouTube video on what's going on and really get the answer to any question I had.
Dylan, you said when you were 14, zero money in your bank account. After the flower business took off, you had $100,000 in your bank account.
Yes.
It's a lot of money for anyone our age, but you were 14 years old. What did you learn? What's the biggest challenge, and what advice do you have for other young people that want to start a business?
Definitely. I would say a lot of my friends focus on the end goal. They see people starting businesses and they focus on wealth, or maybe I get a nice car or a nice watch. I think if you want to get in a business, you have to be in it for the right reasons. So money was never the reason I was in business. When I had that money, I immediately said, all right, what's another business I can get into using the capital that I've raised at this point? Because being young, it is impossible to get a loan. So I knew I couldn't go to a traditional bank or lender and get money to start a business. So I knew that was gold to me. That was worth so much more than just what it was at face value. So my friends definitely were supportive throughout the entire journey, and I would tell other people to focus on your goals personally and see how far you could take that on your own.
So you have YouTube, which is great, and now you have ChatGPT, I understand it, but also Arizona State, 19 years old, so you're able to tap into your business department, right?
Yes,
Some professors must have been intrigued by what you're doing.
Thank you. Yeah, I would say my whole life, I always told myself college was not for me. I loved business. I loved doing my own thing. Never wanted to work for somebody. I was able to kind of build this through my garage, and I never wanted to do college. But as I got kind of later in my high school years and my parents finally gave way to maybe understanding that college wasn't it, I decided that I needed that experience. I wanted to socialize, get the dorm experience, and you're only so young once, and you get to live with people that are all your age. So I decided college did, and I've learned so much in college. I couldn't be more grateful for it.
So are your parents in business or anything like that? Like, where did that skill? This is not typical for a young person to just
but it could be
build a business plan like this. So where does that come from?
I really would say my generation, I see so many of my friends have the same kind of entrepreneurial spirit. I think the American dream is more alive than ever now, and I'm so lucky to be capable to build this without much to start. My parents, my mom's in the medical profession, and they've always been extremely supportive, which I think is big. If they had kind of been shooting my ideas down, telling me, wait till you're an adult, wait till you're out of college, it could have been discouraging. So having encouraging parents helps a lot.
I love that they said, I want you to go to college. You said, no, you fought it. And then they said, okay, you don't have to go. And then you're like, okay, well, I'll go.
That was the best part.
I just love this. This is a
24 karat gold latte.
And I'm going to find out right now. There's gold on top here. I'm going to find out what gold tastes like.
Yeah.
Is he going to drink it?
He said that's one of their most popular ones.
It is.
It tastes rich.
Congratulations.
I'm inspired to start a business.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
We're proud of you. I know your
for
parents
having
are
me.
too.
All right, follow Stemistry wherever it is. I'm sure it's going to be a franchise near you soon.
That's right.
There's several locations in Arizona already.